Welcome to another video. This is your boy Keydrin with 924 Photography, and today we're going to be reviewing the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lavalier microphone. And it has been well received by many reviewers that I've seen on YouTube for its innovative design and functionality. They reached out to me, Hollyland, and asked me if I would review this, and I told them heck yes. It features two transmitters with built-in microphones and a receiver that can be attached to a camera or an iPhone or Android devices. Before we jump into this review, I always like to give thanks to the providers for this video, and this sponsor is by Hollyland. Since the Lark first system, Hollyland has came a long ways, and now in 2024, they have done the most. This mic set has set the bar as far as size and simple but beautiful design. My first thoughts when I took it out of a box, I was like, oh, wow, this is really nice, and it looks like it might be very versatile. The transmitter, they have strong magnets on them, and they are really slick. As you can see, I'm wearing one right now. You probably didn't even notice it. So they have 4 different versions for different types of people. Let's start with that. The Lark M2 combo, which comes with the camera receiver, which I have it on my FX3 back there, and it comes with phone receivers, and they're like a charcoal, shine charcoal color. Well, this whole combo is gonna be $179, so you get all of that. The Lark M2 camera duo, which is going to be by itself just for your camera, your mirrorless, digital, whatever camera you have, that's going to be $159. And then the Lark M2 with the lightning plug, which is going to be right here, is going to be $149. And that combo comes with 2 transmitters as well. And then you got the Lark M2 USB-C plug compatible with the iPhone 15 and Android devices. And it's a shine charcoal as well. And that's going to be $139 that you can get. So if you don't need the whole combo kit, then you can get individual kits. Like if you just got an iPhone, then that'll work, or if you just got an Android or iPhone 15, this will work as well. But I highly recommend you getting the combo kit because it's only a few dollars more, and then no matter if you're in a different situation, you always have both of these cables you can use with the phones, or you have it to where you can use the camera. You're just prepared. Now, since we have that out of the way with the pricing, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The Lark M2 is a ultimate fashionable wireless microphone that will exceed your recording expectations. Weighing in at just 9 grams, it is the lightest mini microphone on today's market, making it the best choice for anyone needing better audio. It has lossless sound, reproduction, and top-notch line recording capabilities, as you can already hear right here. Now, since I'm in my room and I have an echo, I have added reverb, and I use Clarity VX for that. At only 9 grams, the transmitter is small enough to stay securely fastened to your clothes without any sagging. I mean, just look at it right here. I mean, it matches my shirt. You wouldn't even tell if I didn't tell you it was there. You know what I'm saying? My favorite is the necklace design. I thought this was so cool. I can wear it underneath my shirt as long as, you know, I don't do a whole lot of movement, because the microphone is right here on the top and you might hear a little rustling. That when it's inside your clothes, the mic with the sound is gonna be a bit more muffled, but not in a bad way. It doesn't sound bad. I thought it sounded a bit deeper. Now, the outside of the clothes, as you can see, it sounds amazing. Let's talk about some of the features you'll get with the Lark M2. Okay, it offers 48 kilohertz with 24-bit audio format, enabling it to capture every sound with incredible accuracy, just as you would hear it, you know, with your ears. Looking at the Lark app, it is highly efficient, user-friendly in a way to operate the Lark M2. You can also go here to check to see if it's any firmware updates, and you can update it right there. Also in the app, it allows you to easily adjust the noise cancellation levels from strong to low to fit your specific recording needs. You can also change the volume recording levels here. So for the cell phone app, you can set it to low, medium, or high. Out of the box, the volume is set to medium, which sounds fine, but typically it's loud, so I turn it down to low. Also, out of the box, the noise cancellation is set to high, so I turn that down to low as well. This only affects the cell phones. Now, as I stated earlier, the transmitter can work up to 10 hours with the ENC off. Acronym is noise cancellation. So you can get 2 full charges out of the case here, and each charge takes about 1.5. The Lark M2 offers direct plug that eliminates messy wires and provides a truly wireless recording experience. The Lightning version of the receiver boasts an MFI certified Apple chip to connect to Android phones, Apple 15, action cameras, computers. Wow, I mean, that is crazy. We're gonna talk about the range. You got 300 meters or 1,000 feet with stable transmission, so that's good. The Lark M2 is equipped with a superior high gain LDS antenna that eliminates interference that's caused by your body, providing a stable and uninterrupted audio transmission. Let's go outside and test that right now. So we're outside, we're using the Lark M2s, and what better choice to make right now? It's windy and cold out here in Texas, and I got the wind muff on, so we're gonna test out how it does when I turn my back in the camera, but first we're gonna go with the line of sight and see how far I can go without it cutting off. So I'm gonna keep walking back just like this. And so far, the little design is great. I love the magnet. The magnet is real. It's real good. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you. It's very tough. So you can hear the cars, and I don't have it on noise reduction because, like I said before, I like to keep my stuff done in post. This is probably not 300 feet. It's probably at the end of the road, but I'm going to turn around and we're gonna see if you can actually hear me. Right around, and I'm pretty far. Normally, I'm never this far when I'm using mics. It's like normally in the vicinity, but now I'm going to turn back around and we're going to see in post if it cut out or not. Now, this is where you will have like the internal recording. If it had internal recording, this will be good because no matter if I turn like this and the audio did go out, I would still have it because I would have had an internal recording in here. So I would have had an internal recording in here when I was turned around in case it went out. But I am pretty far right now. These little microphones are simple and they are pretty great. Now, the microphones that we've used in the past from the Rhodes, they were thick, a square shape, and then they got smaller. The Full Aims came out with their X5s, which are a smaller rectangular shape, and those microphones are great for the money. And then you got these right here that comes in the combo 179, and then we have just the camera version at 159. And like I said earlier when I was talking earlier, it is probably good for you to just go ahead and get the combo kit, because why not? You have all 3 of them, and you can use your Android phone, your iPhone, or whatever you're doing, so you'll always have it. But if you just for sure that you only need like the iPhone 15 or USB Type-C, that's 139, and you'll just have that. And we're gonna wrap this review up right now. And this is Keydrin reporting live with the Hollyland Lark M2s out here in the cold weather, and it's supposed to be freezing tomorrow in Fort Worth, and woo, I'm cold. Let's get back in the house. So just know that you're not gonna have internal recording on here, and that may be a downside to you because a lot of the newer microphones have internal recording. So if you did turn your back, you still got that internal recording, and you're still gonna be good, and you ain't gonna have no cutouts. But since they got that system in this, then it allows you not to have that. So if you turn your back, you should be good. So with a remarkable transmission, the range is up to 300 meters or 1,000 feet. The Lark is perfect tool for capturing high quality audio in challenging long distance and recording environments. So, I mean, yeah, there you go. There are 3 ways to wear the Lark M2. Magnetic attachments, which is going to be your clip-ons right here. My favorite is going to be the necklace. Stylish stickers to fit your personal style and meet your diverse needs. I personally like that they included the black stickers and the white stickers. With these type of mics, this makes it easy to hide it in plain sight for your clients. Since the microphone doesn't have a place for you to put a lav, this makes perfect sense. So if I was to put a sticker on here now, it will hide it pretty well. So I'm just gonna take that off. On the camera's receiver, there are 3 LEDs that clearly display the volume levels, making it effortless to know the current status as far as your volume goes. And as you can see, you have a mono and stereo mode. And if on the side, by pressing the switching and pairing button on the receiver, you can switch those two as you need to. You can switch it from stereo to mono. Here's how I have my camera set up that's behind me. My camera gain on my FX3 set to 4 dB. Turn up the mic on the Lark M2, the middle one. So it's only on 2. By having the camera's preamps down, you tend to get less noise floor in your audio. To clean up my audio, as I stated earlier, I prefer to do this in post with the Wave software. Echo that's in the room, I use Clarity VX D Reverb, and that is awesome. Now y'all should definitely try that. That's what I've done with the audio here in my house because it has an echo. I wanted to come to you inside the house with the cell phone version to let you see how the audio sounds untouched. We were outside, but it is super cold and frigid, so I came inside to get warm, and I said, hey, I'll just do it here. So as you can see that I'm in my hallway and I got a lot of echo. Before I turn on the noise reduction, I want to show you what the Waves D-Reverb does. So the Waves D-Reverb is going to go now. So now you're listening to the Waves D-Reverb, and you can see how it sounds with just the reverb with just the cell phone. Now I'm turning off the D-Reverb. Now I am back to the regular state, and now I'm gonna turn on the noise cancellation. And the way you do that, as stated before, is you just tap the yellow button on the side, and when it turns green, that means you're in the noise reduction. All right, so we're in the noise reduction. It doesn't have any type of post-production in it, and this is what it sounds like off of the cell phone. In just a second, I'll do another test with my regular camera just to show you what it sounds like with that and the noise reduction on. Now, what I wanna do is I'm gonna turn the noise reduction off. As you can see how it sounds. You just tap it and it goes back to blue, and now the noise reduction is off. So outside, I did a turnaround test way far where it did break up. Just note that I had a coat on and a wind muff on, so that could have played a part in it breaking up the way it did. So I'm gonna turn around. All right, so my back is towards the cell phone and I'm walking away from it, and I'm just walking down my hall just to see. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And then, you know what? We're gonna just, these frigid temperatures out here, I'm gonna keep walking out here because I'm cold. Oh my goodness, with no wind muff on, so you're probably gonna see the wind. Golly. So I'm walking, and I don't know when it's going to turn off with the cell phone, but I'm just gonna walk to the middle of the road, and we are at the middle of the road right now. Now I've turned back around and I'm gonna walk back in, so you should hear the microphone now clear with the cell phone, and I'm gonna turn the noise reduction on. This is what the noise reduction sounds like with the wind going, and I'm outside and it feels like a -17 out here. So my pants are just frozen. So we're gonna walk in with the noise reduction, and we're gonna shut the door. and how easy it is to turn it back off. Turn it back off just by tapping it. And now we're gonna walk back to the cell phone. Up next is gonna be my FX3. We're gonna see how that sounds doing the same test. Before I go, what's cool about this cell phone system is sometimes you will have some adapters that you gotta unplug to actually hear after you record something. Well, you don't have to do that with the Hollylands. You can leave it plugged in, just stop the record, leave it plugged in, and you can play your media right back. You are now listening to the Lark 2 on the FX3. I don't know if it sounds any different, but if it does, then here you go. Here's the echo in the room, and now I'm going to turn on Waves de-reverb right now. You're listening to Waves de-reverb, and obviously it has taken out all the reverb that's in my room. Now I'm turning off Waves de-reverb. I'm going to have my wife to make noise with her blender, and I'm going to turn on the noise reduction, and we're gonna see how that sounds in the house with the noise reduction on and the reverb that's in my room. Now I'm going to turn on the noise reduction by pressing the button one time till it turns green. All right, babe, you're up. She is using a blender right now to make herself a smoothie, and I have the reverb that's in the room and the blender going. I hope it sounds perfectly fine. So here she got it up on high, and this should give you a nice indication of what the noise reduction will do in a house. I am going to turn around, and this is me turning around and walking away from the camera with my back turned, maybe going into the room with the noise reduction still on. Now I'm in one of my bedrooms. I don't know if you can still hear me, but there you go. Now I'm coming back with the noise reduction turned on. This is with the noise reduction off, and as you can see, it sounds, and now I'm gonna have her to turn the blender back on. So that's with the blender turned back on with the noise reduction turned off. Now I'm going to add Waves Clarity VX noise reduction and see how that sounds versus the internal noise reduction. Now you're listening to Waves Clarity VX, the noise reduction. How does it sound with the blender on? All right, babe. I am going to turn around because I didn't do this test on the outside, so I'm going to walk with my back towards you. And again, I don't have a jacket on like I did outside, and plus I was further away. I'm going to open the door real quick, and I'm going to shut this door to see, with my back turned, to see if you can still hear me. You probably can't. Now I'm facing forward with the door, blocking it, and now I'm going to open the door back up, and it's super cold outside. And now I'm going to walk into the bedroom with the noise reduction off, and I'm coming back into frame. So let's go back and finish this video out right now. So you are listening to the Pocket 3 with Hollyland's Lark M2. Yes, you can plug this in to the Pocket 3 if you didn't want to buy the DJI combo that comes with the mic. Now, the difference between those two mics is DJI's mic comes with 32-bit float, whereas this one is only 24-bit. But here's the caveat. You have to have an Android phone or device. You need to go in there with the adapter piece for the USB Type-C. And when it comes from the factory, it's set on 4. So you want to go in there and you want to turn that down to either 2 or 1. I've tried 1. 1 sounds really good. You can bring that back up, but this is set on 2 because there is no way for you to go into the Pocket 3 and change any of the settings that are inside that device. So you have to go to the Lark Sound app and you have to turn the volume down, and now you're hearing the volume on level 2. Now, if I turn the noise reduction on, it's probably gonna be on high because I didn't change it, I didn't turn it on, but normally I would turn that on low and I would go from there. So yes, you can use your Pocket 3 or any device, your GoPro, your Action 4 that has a USB Type-C in, so you don't necessarily have to do the DJI mics. But the thing about the DJI mics with the actual Pocket 3 is that it has a receiver built into the Pocket 3, so you're able to control the levels and how you want to do it because it's DJI's own software and product. So again, this is the Lark M2 with the Pocket 3. Well, the Lark M2's UAA function, you can directly connect the receiver to the computer, eliminating the need for any external sound cards. Now, this is freaking great. With the cell phone kit, you can just plug it into your phone, take out the transmitter, and it will link automatically. If you double tap the yellow button on the side of the transmitter, it will start and stop record on your phone. That's pretty cool. If you tap on the yellow button once and the light turns green, you're gonna be in noise cancellation mode, and the blue light means you're in normal mode. Make sure you go into the app to adjust these settings to your liking. In conclusion, I really appreciate how Hollyland is changing the game, and I truly appreciate that. Who is this for? Let me say that again. Who is this for? Whether you are a content creator, a filmmaker, or you shoot behind the scenes, this is for you. This is my new favorite microphone set of 2024. Well, that's gonna wrap up this review. If you would like to purchase this or any of these kits, the links will be in the description below. You can help support the channel by just hitting the like button and commenting below. And until next time, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Peace.